Hey guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. I'm your host Prasoon, and this is a show where blind and visually impaired persons can learn how to become successful entrepreneurs. So before I started my online journey, before I launched my first online business, I had scribbled 10 points, 10 strategies to become successful in my life. I knew my limitations. Back then I was legally blind. I was committed. I had the right mindset, and here are the things that I wrote down in my journal back in 2017. Define goals. It means what does success means to me. You should also define your goals. What is your goal? Is it financial, wealth, becoming famous, popular, recognition, making a positive impact? You should understand your goals because bringing more clarity into your goals, that is going to help you reach there. Second point, acquire the knowledge and skills. You should continuously invest in your personal development. That's one reason why I started listening to Audible. I was a fantasy lover. I'm a Harry Potter fan. I read Lord of the Rings and I've read so many fantasy books, but ever since this entrepreneurial bug bit me, I read just self-development books and personality development books, and I keep that habit even today. As an online blind entrepreneur, I wanted some skills to be updated and focus on some skills like accessibility, assistive technology, online marketing, business management. Third point, build a strong personal brand. That's what I did when I launched my YouTube channel, and it is one of my revenue streams right now. I have multiple revenue streams, and YouTube, even though I started it for developing my personal brand, it has become a revenue stream. You should not just launch or create an account in a social media and leave it there. Consistently deliver valuable content. Engage with your audience. Showcase your expertise, authenticity, credibility, transparency, your honesty and integrity. That is going to attract more followers to you, and so that you can quickly take your personal brand from 0 to 1 million followers within a few years. Next point is network and collaborate with like-minded individuals, mentors, influencers, leaders, consultants. I try to do this by attending networking events, conferences, by finding new persons who think just like me and to gain their knowledge. That's why I'm interviewing influencers like Sam from The Blind Life, and I'm trying to continue it in the podcast. Point number 5, try to find out the problem and then solve these problems. By finding out my customers, my loyal audience, I can figure out the problems that they are facing, and then I can create a business which focuses simply on solving these problems. Next point, leveraging multiple revenue streams. I didn't just want to rely on a single source of income. So that's why, in addition to launching my online doctor consultation company, as I mentioned earlier, I'm also getting revenue from YouTube. I have a blog which is making me thousands of dollars every month. I have a teaching job. I'm also trying to do sponsorships, collaborations, paid collaborations. I'm creating a new online course. So the more diverse your income streams become, the more easier you can reach your goals. Learn marketing. This is one of the skills which I knew I was interested in. I wanted to master it. Consistency, quality, and choosing the right marketing channels is key here. I'm focusing on email marketing, video content creation, and podcasting. So there are multiple marketing channels to attract your audience. Try to figure out those channels which you think you have the right skill, and then double down on it. Next point, this point I got from the book, The Lean Startup. This point is called Adapt and Innovate. Pivoting, changing my ideas, getting feedback from customers, making small iterations and changes to the product and services, continuously innovating. These are things which needs to be done as a continuous process and not just once before I start my business, and I knew it back then. 9th point, become a master in my finances. That's why I started tracking my expenses, my personal expenses. That's how I learned the skill to track expenses in my business. How to create accounts, how to keep bookkeeping accounts, how to understand the cash flow. This is really important. And if you can't understand it, it is easy, it is learnable. It just took me a 2-hour book. I don't remember the author's name, but it was a 2-hour book which familiarized me with the concept of balance sheets, profit and loss statements, cash flow, quadrants, and everything else. Learn it. You should know it in order to become a successful entrepreneur. And finally, commitment. Success never happens overnight. You have to be consistent, committed, and disciplined. So there are so many skills which, when I look back 6 years, I wrote it down 6 years ago, and I'm happy that I've reached a long way. At least in terms of the goals that I've set, I'm still able to continue what I've written 6 years ago. Learning from failures was another thing, a bonus point. So that is another thing which I'm going to add to this list right now. And that's it, guys. That's how you can become successful, wealthy, healthy, and attain all your goals, even if you are blind or visually impaired. Even if you try to do at least 5 out of these 10 points that I mentioned in this episode, you can reach your goals. On that note, I'm signing off. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.